Hello, welcome to the Social Capital Guy podcast. My name is Bhavan Joseph, aka the Social Capital Guy, and I will be your host. After working on Wall Street for 15 plus years and running a successful nonprofit for the last seven, I decided to pivot to share my knowledge and network to help others find ways to increase their social capital. I believe that relationships are at the core of life, especially in business, and your network is your net worth. This podcast focuses on what I call the three C's: careers, community, and capital. And when I talk about capital, I mean both social and financial capital. So let's get into it. TikTok. Hello, everyone, to another bonus episode of the Social Capital Guy podcast. I'm your host, Bhavan Joseph. And as always, I have these little short episodes that I like to on the fly put together because I have some things on my mind. I just want to get out there, talk about, share. And most of these episodes are usually about relevant present day issues that are happening that I feel really passionate about and want to speak about. So today I'm going to talk about just give a career advice actually about staying ahead of the game when it comes to emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence. So I'm sure everyone has seen all the news about AI, especially Chat GPT and things like that. And I think it's really important. I personally have been down a rabbit hole for the last couple of weeks with Chat GPT and other AI type tools, really getting to understand what it's about, seeing how it's rapidly progressing and that kind of thing. So today I just want to talk about staying on top of new and emerging technologies like Chat GPT and artificial intelligence. And we all know it's obviously could be a very daunting task, especially when it comes to incorporating them into your career. So I just wanted to drop some what I think are helpful top tips for staying ahead of this type of technology and staying ahead in the field when it comes to your career. One, so I want to talk about investing in continuous learning. So the technology landscape, like I said, is constantly evolving and changing, and I feel very passionate about this fact that you should stay really up to date. It's super important to stay up to date with the latest developments. This can be achieved simply by investing in continuous learning platforms, getting online. These days, information is at our fingertips with YouTube, Google, and of course now Chat GPT. So you can also, attend conferences now virtually. Many have a virtual option always, or in person. Taking courses, like I said, online, Coursera, Khan Academy, all these things are super free. YouTube University, there's webinars always available, or simply reading. So I read tons of articles. I have a lot of Google keywords alerts set up, which actually drives content into my inbox every day about things that I'm really on top of these days as far as AI, skills first hiring, diversity, that kind of thing, opportunity and access for diverse populations and undersourced communities. So again, just stay on top of the news, pay attention to what's going on, you know, set up those Google keyword alerts so those things come into your inbox automatically. And yeah, so just continue to invest in learning, continuous learning. Number two, I guess we just gotta embrace change. With new technologies come new ways of doing things. It's super important to be open to change and be willing to adapt to new processes and systems. This requires a mindset that is flexible. So you got to be stay curious and willing to take on challenges and be very uncomfortable because learning new things forces you outside of your comfort zone. And I've found with myself and helping young people, high school and college kids, understand that you're only learning when you're uncomfortable. Because when we're comfortable, we stay in our comfort zone. We're good to go. We're gonna keep staying on cruise control, so to speak. Keep doing what we're doing. But guess what? The world is changing around us, and in this case, again, AI will affect careers. A lot of jobs will be affected by this, I believe. So just embrace change, be open to change, be flexible, curious, and be willing to take on new challenges. Number three, build a network. So, of course, I am the social capital guy. I talk about networking and social capital constantly. So building a network of professionals in the field of in this particular field, technology, artificial intelligence, can be super invaluable. And in staying up to date with the latest trends and opportunities, trust me, you want to build a network of people who are doing this stuff. Feel free to hit me up. I'm learning, like I said, every single day, but I'm willing to share my knowledge. Attend networking events, connect with colleagues on social media, go to LinkedIn, participate in online forums and communities, just stay in the know, join chat groups that are talking about this stuff. If you're a college student, there might be groups on campuses that are talking about new and emerging technology. If not, start one. So, again, build a network. Number four, volunteer for projects. So, volunteer for projects that involve emerging technologies. So, if you're at work and they're starting to discuss how we can incorporate Chat GPT or AI into things that we're doing, projects, how to automate certain things that work, volunteer, raise your hand to get involved in those projects because now you're at the cutting edge of what the firm is working on. And guess what? You will be someone that will probably end up being valuable to the team because you've been involved from day one, because you raise your hand to get involved. And again, you don't have to be an expert. This is all new to most of us, and you'll be learning just the way, like I said, I'm learning every day. But again, volunteer for projects at your job, at school, wherever you are, that are talking about or involved in the new and emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence. Again, this gives you a hands-on experience and allows you to develop your skills in the latest and greatest tools and platforms. Five, find a mentor. Similar to number three, when I talked about building a network, but seek out a mentor who's knowledgeable in the field of emerging technologies. A mentor can offer advice, guidance, support, and insight on how to navigate the ever changing landscape of technology. Find people who are doing the thing that you're interested in doing. Get close to them. Not everybody's going to be willing to be a mentor or can be a mentor, but follow them even on LinkedIn and other places and see what they're up to, what they're talking about, what's on their mind. And in that way, again, you're learning from folks who are also learning or folks who are experts in the field. When it comes to new and emerging technologies, again, usually there aren't many experts around when there's new stuff. But again, that can change. You can become one of those experts. And again, find a mentor is number five. Number six, stay curious. Along the lines of embracing change and changing your mindset, stay curious about new and emerging technologies like AI and chat gpt. Like I said, read up on the latest developments and experiment with the new tools and platforms. Like I said, I've been down a rabbit hole for the last 3 4 weeks just testing out chat gpt and understanding how it works and how it can work to help me as well and some of the things I'm working on. So again, stay curious. Top skill thing to do across the board. Doesn't matter if it's career wise or personal or otherwise or starting a business. Always stay curious. Always ask good questions. Again, this will help you stay ahead of the curve and be prepared for the future. Because trust me, with all this new and emerging technology, the future is fast upon us. And last but not least, number seven, focus on soft skills. Again, while we are talking heavily about a lot about artificial intelligence and technology, which kind of falls into like hard skills, let's not discount soft skills. So while technical skills are important, soft skills such as communication, problem solving, and adaptability are equally crucial. Develop these skills to become a well-rounded professional who can thrive in a fast-paced and ever-changing environment. I just read an article that soft skills probably this year will be more in demand than hard skills. There's been a huge uptick in employers and HR professionals looking for individuals who are, again, good at communication, interpersonal skills, customer service, again, problem solving, adaptability. Those things are like priceless these days. I think with the world going virtual for the most part of the last 3 years or so, folks did not have to interact with people in person anymore, especially students, college students. They were working in internships virtually. Some of them started their jobs virtually. And now, with many companies returning back to in person at the office, folks have to learn how to communicate in person. So do not discount the focus on soft skills. Again, that was number seven. So just to wrap this episode up, again, in conclusion, staying on top of the new and emerging technologies like ChatGPT and artificial intelligence requires a combination of continuous learning, embracing change, building a network, volunteering for projects, finding a mentor, staying curious, and developing soft skills. I think by incorporating these tips into your career strategy, you can stay ahead of the curve and be prepared for the future. Again, this was a short bonus episode. I am the social capital guy. My name is Bavon Joseph. I'm your host. Follow me at the social capital guy on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. And also connect on LinkedIn. Until next time, TikTok.